There are natural substances that seem almost deliberately designed to support the human body in ways that modern science is only beginning to understand. And ashwagandha is one of the most intriguing examples. It is a plant whose roots contain compounds capable of influencing stress hormones, balancing nervous system activity, enhancing physical performance, supporting the health of reproductive systems, sharpening cognitive function, and stabilizing biological processes that normally shift with daily stress. What makes it fascinating is how consistently its effects appear across research: lowered cortisol levels, improved sleep depth, higher resilience to stress, enhanced memory, stronger endurance, and meaningful support to overall vitality. Few natural ingredients have such a broad impact, confirmed by both traditional use and modern clinical findings. And what becomes even more compelling is how these benefits seem to connect through a shared mechanism that helps regulate the body's response to pressure, fatigue, and internal imbalance. It is a rare case where ancient knowledge aligns seamlessly with biochemical evidence, opening a window into how a simple root can influence hundreds of processes inside the human body. Ashwagandha begins its work by interacting with the body's stress response system, which is one of the most tightly controlled networks in human physiology. Research shows that daily use can reduce cortisol, the primary stress hormone, by supporting better communication between the brain and adrenal glands. When cortisol declines into a healthier range, the body often experiences a noticeable shift. Muscles stay more relaxed, the heart rate becomes steadier, and the brain stops cycling through unnecessary alert signals. This stabilizing effect allows the nervous system to function more efficiently, which means cognitive tasks become easier and the usual background tension of daily life starts to fade. People often describe an experience of being calmer without feeling numb or sedated, which is significant because ashwagandha does not force chemical changes. It nudges the body toward balance. As the stress response improves, sleep naturally becomes deeper. Studies show increases in both sleep efficiency and time spent in restorative stages, particularly when cortisol drops during the evening as it should. This effect is not like a sleeping pill that overrides the brain. Instead, ashwagandha helps restore the natural rhythm that guides sleep and wakefulness. Better sleep then reinforces emotional stability and cognitive clarity, creating a loop where the body recovers more effectively each night. Over time, this translates into more consistent energy throughout the day, since the nervous system is no longer overstimulated and depleted. Ashwagandha also influences brain chemicals responsible for mood and mental stability. It supports healthier levels of GABA, a calming neurotransmitter that helps regulate overactive thoughts, and may help maintain balanced serotonin levels, which are tied to emotional well-being. The result is often a steadier internal state where mental overload decreases, focus sharpens, and small stressors feel less overwhelming. This is especially noticeable for people whose minds race or who feel mentally tired even after resting. By supporting these neurotransmitter systems, ashwagandha helps the brain operate with more efficiency and less friction. Another compelling area of research focuses on how ashwagandha affects memory, reaction time, and cognitive performance. It appears to support dendrite growth in neurons, which strengthens the communication pathways the brain relies on for learning and recall. Clinical trials show improvements in attention, working memory, and processing speed, making it a useful tool for people who need to stay mentally sharp during long periods of concentration. This cognitive support is enhanced further by the plant's antioxidant compounds, which protect brain cells from damage caused by chronic stress. The physical benefits of ashwagandha are equally remarkable. Studies repeatedly show increases in strength, endurance, and muscle recovery when combined with regular exercise. This is partly due to its ability to reduce exercise-induced stress, but it also supports better oxygen use and improves how muscles handle physical strain. Some research suggests rises in natural testosterone levels within healthy ranges, which contributes to improved muscle development, energy levels, and overall vitality. Ashwagandha's effect on physical performance has made it popular not only for athletes, but also for anyone looking to maintain strength and stamina while aging. Immune health is another area where ashwagandha demonstrates a measurable impact. Chronic stress can weaken immune defenses, but by stabilizing cortisol and reducing inflammatory markers, the plant helps restore immune balance. It supports healthier activity of natural killer cells, which the body uses to respond to threats, and may improve the coordination of immune responses when needed. This doesn't overstimulate immunity. Instead, it helps normalize reactions so the body is neither underactive nor excessively reactive. Ashwagandha also influences thyroid function in ways that help regulate metabolism and energy production. It supports the conversion of inactive thyroid hormones into active ones in individuals with natural sluggishness, which can lead to more stable energy, improved temperature regulation, and better overall metabolic balance. This is one reason people often report feeling more resilient and less fatigued over time. It assists the body in managing daily demands without tipping into exhaustion. Many people are drawn to ashwagandha for its impact on reproductive health, and research continues to support this interest. In men, it may help improve sperm quality, vitality, and overall reproductive function, largely due to its antioxidant properties and ability to stabilize hormone levels within healthy limits. In women, it may contribute to hormonal balance and help regulate cycles that are sensitive to stress. These effects stem from ashwagandha's ability to reduce oxidative damage and support communication between the brain and endocrine glands. Another intriguing area is how ashwagandha influences blood sugar regulation. It appears to improve insulin sensitivity, making it easier for cells to absorb glucose efficiently. This minimizes sharp rises and falls in energy and can support long-term metabolic health. When blood sugar remains stable, mood, focus, and physical stamina also improve. This is one of the reasons many people experience increased steadiness and less fatigue throughout the day. Inflammation plays a significant role in many modern health challenges, and ashwagandha contains bioactive compounds that help regulate inflammatory pathways. These include withanolides, which interact with cytokines and enzymes involved in the inflammatory response. By helping keep inflammation within healthy limits, ashwagandha reduces the wear and tear that accumulates from chronic stress, environmental pressure, and daily physical strain. This contributes to better joint comfort, improved muscle recovery, and overall smoother physical functioning. Ashwagandha's antioxidant effects further protect the body from oxidative stress, which can damage cells and accelerate aging. The plant's compounds neutralize free radicals and support the body's natural antioxidant systems, improving overall resilience. This means tissues experience less cumulative damage over time, supporting long-term vitality. Its influence reaches the cardiovascular system as well. By improving stress regulation, supporting healthier blood pressure, and contributing to balanced cholesterol levels, ashwagandha helps the heart work more efficiently. Stress and cardiovascular strain are closely connected, so reducing cortisol and stabilizing emotional responses indirectly protects the heart from unnecessary load. Another important aspect is how ashwagandha supports brain plasticity, allowing the mind to adapt more effectively to new challenges and information. This improves learning capacity, makes new habits easier to form, and maintains cognitive flexibility as people age. When stress decreases and neurotransmitter balance improves, the brain functions with greater clarity and responsiveness. Ashwagandha's ability to support gut health has also gained attention. Chronic stress disrupts digestion, nutrient absorption, and the balance of gut bacteria, but by calming the nervous system, ashwagandha indirectly helps restore digestive regularity. It supports better nutrient use, more comfortable digestion, and a healthier relationship between the brain and the gut. The effects extend to the skin as well. Lower stress levels and improved antioxidant activity help maintain clearer, calmer skin, as the body is less likely to produce stress-driven inflammation that affects complexion. Some people notice improvements in hydration and a reduction in stress-related flare-ups, all tied to the plant's systemic calming effect. This root's adaptability to so many systems reveals how interconnected the body truly is. Stress undermines nearly every major physiological pathway, and by addressing stress at its core, ashwagandha helps multiple systems function with more balance. It is not a stimulant, nor a suppressant, but a regulator that supports equilibrium, so the body can return to its natural state of stability. Ashwagandha continues to demonstrate its influence through the way it supports the body's natural ability to adapt to internal and external pressures. This adaptability is the core of what modern science calls an adaptogenic effect. It means the plant does not push the body in one direction. Instead, it supports stability depending on what the body needs most at a given moment. When energy is low, it helps restore vitality. When the mind is overstimulated, it helps establish calm. When the body is inflamed or recovering from strain, it aids the restoration process. This flexible support makes it uniquely valuable for people who experience fluctuating levels of stress, irregular sleep, or variable daily demands. One of the most consistent findings in research is ashwagandha's ability to support the balance between the sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous systems. When the sympathetic system dominates for too long, the body stays in a state of alertness that drains energy reserves and prevents proper recovery. Ashwagandha helps restore the natural rhythm where the sympathetic system activates when needed, and the parasympathetic system takes over during rest. This enhances the body's ability to reset at night, digest food efficiently, and maintain steady emotional responses throughout the day. It improves the ability to handle unexpected challenges without being overwhelmed. Its effects on the hypothalamus-pituitary-adrenal axis extend into emotional resilience. This axis controls how the body interprets stress signals and produces stress hormones. When the axis is overactive, even small pressures can feel significant, and the body remains in a state of tension. Ashwagandha helps regulate this communication, allowing the brain to interpret situations more clearly instead of responding with unnecessary alarm. This shift does not suppress emotions, it supports healthier processing, reducing the sense of internal chaos that often comes with prolonged stress. As the nervous system becomes more balanced, the benefits spread into attention and focus. Ashwagandha supports the prefrontal cortex, the region responsible for decision-making, concentration, and self-regulation. When this area functions more effectively, distractions lose their grip, tasks feel more manageable, and the brain operates with greater continuity. This is one reason many people experience increased productivity and a clearer sense of direction when taking ashwagandha consistently. Cognitive performance is also strengthened by its support of healthy acetylcholine activity. Acetylcholine is a neurotransmitter involved in memory formation, mental clarity, and rapid information processing. By supporting the enzymes that regulate this neurotransmitter, ashwagandha helps ensure that brain cells communicate efficiently. This contributes to better recall, faster mental responses, and improved learning capacity. Over time, these effects help maintain mental sharpness even during periods of stress or heavy workload. Ashwagandha's influence on the endocrine system extends beyond cortisol. It appears to support the balance of several key hormones involved in energy regulation, reproductive health, and metabolic stability. By encouraging proper signaling between glands, it helps the body maintain internal order. This balance contributes to improved motivation, more stable daily rhythms, and smoother transitions between periods of activity and rest. The plant's effect on physical performance is strengthened by its influence on mitochondrial function. Mitochondria are the energy-producing components of cells, and when they operate efficiently, the body maintains higher endurance and faster recovery. Ashwagandha supports mitochondrial resilience by reducing oxidative stress and improving the enzymes involved in energy production. This translates into better stamina during physical activity and less fatigue afterward. For those seeking steady physical performance without stimulants, these effects are particularly valuable. Its support of muscle strength is tied not only to hormonal balance, but also to improved muscle protein synthesis. Studies show that people who take ashwagandha while engaging in strength training often see greater increases in muscle mass and muscle power compared to those who do not. This occurs because the plant reduces stress-related catabolism, the process where stress breaks down muscle tissue. By minimizing unnecessary breakdown and supporting recovery, it helps maintain strong, resilient muscles. The cardiovascular benefits of ashwagandha continue to show importance in long-term health. It supports the regulation of blood vessel tension, which helps maintain steady blood pressure levels. It contributes to healthier lipid profiles by helping reduce oxidized LDL, a factor involved in cardiovascular strain. These effects are closely connected to its antioxidant properties and ability to support normal inflammatory responses. As the bloodstream becomes less affected by stress-related changes, the heart experiences less workload, contributing to overall cardiovascular balance. Ashwagandha's support for reproductive health extends into restoring vitality in individuals whose energy has been depleted by long-term stress. The body prioritizes survival over reproduction during prolonged stress, so reproductive functions often decline. By reducing stress signals, ashwagandha allows the body to reallocate resources toward reproductive systems. This is why some research shows improved reproductive markers in both men and women, particularly related to hormone stability and cellular health. Its antioxidant effect also protects delicate reproductive cells from damage. Another important area is immunity. Ashwagandha influences immune surveillance, improving the body's ability to identify and respond to potential threats. This heightened readiness does not lead to excessive immune activation. Instead, it keeps the system efficient and balanced. The plant helps regulate cytokine activity, ensuring the immune response stays within healthy boundaries. This balanced immune function is essential for long-term wellness, especially for individuals subjected to chronic stress, which can reduce immune efficiency. The plant's potential impact on inflammation is one of the reasons it has been studied so extensively. Chronic inflammation contributes to fatigue, joint discomfort, digestive disturbances, and accelerated cellular aging. Ashwagandha's active compounds help modulate inflammatory pathways, reducing the unnecessary activation of inflammatory enzymes and supporting the processes that keep inflammation within normal limits. This helps the body maintain comfort and flexibility, especially when facing daily physical demands. Ashwagandha's effect on blood sugar stability continues to be a valuable area of research. By supporting insulin sensitivity and glucose uptake, it helps maintain steady energy levels and reduces the strain placed on metabolic systems. Stable blood sugar supports mood regulation, cognitive clarity, and overall vitality, making this benefit particularly noticeable in daily life. Its ability to reduce stress-driven spikes in blood sugar further supports long-term metabolic health. The digestive benefits of ashwagandha become more evident when looking at the connection between stress and gut function. Stress can slow digestion, disturb appetite signals, and alter the balance of beneficial gut bacteria. By calming the nervous system and reducing internal tension, ashwagandha helps restore smoother digestion and better nutrient absorption. It contributes to regular appetite patterns and more efficient digestive processes, indirectly supporting energy and overall wellness. Ashwagandha also affects the skin through its regulation of stress-induced inflammatory pathways. When stress hormones decrease, the skin's barrier function strengthens, helping retain moisture and resist irritants. Oxidative stress decreases, which supports a clearer complexion. These improvements reflect internal balance rather than external treatment. When the body operates more smoothly, the skin naturally follows. One of the most intriguing aspects of ashwagandha is how it supports cellular protection. Its antioxidant compounds help maintain the stability of cell membranes and reduce the accumulation of damage that can impair cell function. This helps protect tissues over time, especially those exposed to constant metabolic activity. Cells operate more efficiently when protected from oxidative stress, which contributes to long-term vitality. Ashwagandha also contributes to joint comfort by supporting healthy cartilage and reducing unnecessary inflammatory responses around joints. People often experience improved flexibility and ease of movement, especially when joint discomfort is linked to stress or physical overuse. By protecting tissues involved in movement and reducing strain-related inflammation, the plant helps maintain mobility as the body faces daily wear. Its influence extends to the respiratory system. Chronic stress can affect breathing patterns, making them shallow or irregular. Ashwagandha supports a more efficient respiratory rhythm by calming the nervous system and helping the diaphragm operate more freely. This contributes to better oxygen exchange and a sense of greater ease when breathing. The plant's support for liver function is also significant. The liver is responsible for processing metabolic byproducts and maintaining internal balance. Ashwagandha's antioxidant properties help protect liver cells from oxidative stress, supporting their ability to perform essential tasks. When liver function is efficient, the entire body benefits, as metabolic balance becomes more stable. As metabolic systems stabilize, the body experiences steady improvements in overall energy. Ashwagandha helps maintain endurance throughout the day without overstimulation. It aids the body in transitioning through phases of work, rest, and recovery with less friction, creating a smoother rhythm that supports productivity and resilience. These effects illustrate how deeply interconnected the body's systems are. By addressing stress at multiple levels, ashwagandha creates a ripple effect that enhances nearly every aspect of well-being. Its benefits are cumulative, building gradually as the body adjusts and internal rhythms become more balanced. This steady improvement forms the foundation for long-term vitality and resilience, making ashwagandha one of the most studied and valued natural ingredients in modern wellness science. Ashwagandha's influence continues through its ability to support the stability of physiological rhythms that guide energy, recovery, and resilience. One area where this becomes especially clear is the circadian system, the internal clock that regulates sleep cycles, hormone release, digestion, and temperature patterns. Stress disrupts this natural timing, making it harder for the body to maintain consistent patterns. Ashwagandha helps normalize these rhythms by stabilizing cortisol release, which is one of the major signals that guides the circadian cycle. When cortisol follows a healthier pattern, morning energy becomes steadier. Nighttime relaxation is more natural, and daily fluctuations in alertness feel more predictable. This restoration of timing improves everything from mental focus to digestive regularity. Another important area involves how ashwagandha influences neurotransmitter balance beyond GABA and serotonin. It supports the regulation of dopamine pathways, which are responsible for motivation, reward processing, and the ability to stay engaged with tasks. When dopamine activity is healthy, it becomes easier to maintain interest in goals, experience satisfaction from progress, and recover from mental fatigue. Ashwagandha helps protect dopamine neurons from stress-related wear, supporting clearer thinking and stronger mental drive without overstimulation. Its impact on the amygdala, the part of the brain involved in emotional signaling, also contributes to emotional stability. Under chronic stress, the amygdala becomes more reactive, amplifying negative signals and increasing sensitivity to pressure. Ashwagandha helps regulate the neural communication around this region, reducing unnecessary overactivation and allowing for more balanced emotional responses. This leads to fewer stress-induced reactions and a greater ability to evaluate situations calmly. The hippocampus, essential for memory and learning, benefits from ashwagandha as well. Stress can reduce the size and function of the hippocampus, but ashwagandha supports neurogenesis and protects neurons in this region. This contributes to better retention of information, faster recall, and improved adaptability when learning new skills. Supporting the hippocampus is particularly important for maintaining cognitive vitality over time. Ashwagandha's influence on mental clarity becomes more noticeable as it reduces oxidative stress in the brain. By helping neutralize free radicals and supporting antioxidant enzymes, it protects brain tissue from damage associated with long-term stress and environmental challenges. This preservation of neural health maintains processing speed, strengthens communication between brain regions, and contributes to sustained mental endurance. Its effects extend to the autonomic nervous system, which regulates involuntary processes like heart rate, digestion, breathing, and blood pressure. Ashwagandha helps restore balance within this system by supporting healthier parasympathetic activation. When the parasympathetic system functions well, digestion becomes more efficient, breathing patterns normalize, and the body operates in a state that conserves energy more effectively. This improves overall resilience and reduces the physical strain associated with prolonged sympathetic activation. The plant's influence on digestive enzymes supports more efficient breakdown and absorption of nutrients. Stress interferes with digestive secretions and motility. But by calming the nervous system, ashwagandha allows digestive processes to function consistently. Better digestion directly supports energy production, immune function, and hormonal balance, as the body receives nutrients more effectively and uses them with greater precision. Ashwagandha also affects the body's ability to repair tissues, particularly after physical exertion. Muscle fibers recover more quickly, micro tears heal with greater efficiency, and inflammation around overworked areas decreases. This is due to the combination of reduced cortisol, improved antioxidant activity, and better mitochondrial function. Faster recovery allows individuals to maintain consistent physical activity and reduces the risk of fatigue-related strain. Its impact on cardiovascular resilience extends into blood flow regulation. Ashwagandha supports healthier endothelial function, which helps blood vessels respond to changing demands with more flexibility. When blood vessels dilate and contract effectively, the heart experiences less resistance, and the brain receives consistent oxygen supply. This enhances overall endurance, reduces physical tension, and supports cognitive stability. Another area worth highlighting is ashwagandha's ability to protect the body from the long-term consequences of chronic stress. Stress accelerates cellular aging by increasing oxidative stress, mitochondrial dysfunction, and hormonal imbalances. Ashwagandha helps counter these effects by supporting antioxidant defenses, stabilizing stress hormones, and promoting efficient cellular energy production. This slows the rate of stress-related wear and supports long-term vitality. Ashwagandha also influences the health of the adrenal glands, which are responsible for producing cortisol and other essential hormones. When the adrenal glands are overworked, the body becomes more vulnerable to fatigue, irritability, and hormonal imbalance. Ashwagandha helps regulate the communication between the brain and the adrenal glands, reducing unnecessary hormone output and supporting healthier adrenal rhythms. This results in better daily energy without the crashes associated with stress-driven hormone fluctuations. The immune system benefits further from the plant's adaptogenic properties. Ashwagandha helps regulate the activity of immune cells so they respond appropriately without becoming overactive. This balance is important for maintaining long-term health, as both underactivity and overactivity can create challenges. By supporting immune homeostasis, the plant contributes to a steady state where the body can respond efficiently when needed, while conserving resources during calm periods. Ashwagandha's effects on inflammation extend to pathways involved in joint comfort and mobility. By modulating enzymes that drive inflammatory processes, it reduces unnecessary activation around sensitive joints, helping maintain flexibility and comfort. This is especially relevant for individuals whose joint function is affected by stress or repetitive strain. Supporting joint health allows for smoother movement and helps preserve mobility over time. The plant's antioxidant effects also support the health of the skin by protecting collagen and elastin fibers from oxidative damage. This helps maintain firmness and reduces the appearance of stress-induced changes to the skin. Improved circulation and reduced inflammation contribute to a healthier complexion as cells receive more oxygen and nutrients. Ashwagandha contributes to balanced metabolic activity by supporting the body's ability to maintain stable energy levels throughout the day. This balance emerges from improved insulin sensitivity, efficient nutrient use, and steady hormonal rhythms. When the body relies on consistent energy production instead of rapid spikes and drops, mental focus stabilizes, physical performance becomes more sustainable, and fatigue decreases. Its effects on reproductive health include support for hormonal communication between the brain and reproductive organs. Stress disrupts this communication, but by stabilizing the hypothalamus-pituitary-gonadal axis, ashwagandha helps restore balance. This can support regular cycles, improved vitality, and healthier reproductive markers. Antioxidant activity further protects reproductive cells from oxidative damage. Ashwagandha's ability to influence brain connectivity makes it useful for supporting long-term cognitive wellness. It strengthens synaptic communication, protects neurons from stress, and supports neural networks involved in memory, attention, and emotional regulation. These effects contribute to sustained cognitive resilience, helping the brain remain adaptable and efficient over time. The plant also supports respiratory efficiency by helping muscles involved in breathing operate with less tension. When stress affects the respiratory system, breathing becomes shallow and less efficient. Ashwagandha encourages deeper, more comfortable breathing by calming neural pathways associated with respiratory rhythm. Better oxygenation enhances physical endurance and mental clarity. Its influence extends to the regulation of appetite. Stress disrupts hunger signals, leading to irregular eating patterns. Ashwagandha helps normalize these signals by supporting the hypothalamus, which plays a key role in regulating hunger and fullness. This contributes to more balanced nutritional intake and supports stable metabolic activity. Ashwagandha supports liver detoxification pathways by reducing oxidative stress in liver cells and supporting enzymes involved in metabolic processing. When the liver functions efficiently, it becomes easier for the body to maintain internal balance, regulate energy, and process nutrients effectively. The plant's adaptogenic effects accumulate over time, creating a foundation of stability that supports every major system in the body. Each benefit reinforces another, forming a network of improved resilience, better recovery, and more efficient physiological function. By supporting the body's natural tendency toward balance, ashwagandha helps create conditions where long-term wellness becomes more sustainable and less vulnerable to daily stressors. Ashwagandha continues to reveal its importance through the way it supports the body's internal repair mechanisms, especially during sleep. As the nervous system becomes more balanced and cortisol follows a healthier rhythm, the body enters deeper stages of sleep, where healing, tissue repair, and memory consolidation occur. This leads to better recovery after long days, improved emotional regulation, and more stable cognitive performance. When sleep becomes restorative, the entire biological landscape shifts toward better resilience and higher daily functioning. Another significant area involves how ashwagandha protects the body from the consequences of chronic fatigue. When stress remains elevated for long periods, energy production slows, motivation declines, and simple tasks begin to feel more difficult. Ashwagandha reduces the stress signals that drain energy reserves, allowing the body to restore its natural vitality. Mitochondrial function improves, cellular efficiency increases, and the ability to maintain steady energy throughout the day becomes more natural. This creates a foundation where the mind and body feel more capable of handling challenges without exhaustion. Ashwagandha's influence on the brain becomes even clearer when examining how it supports long-term neurological stability. By reducing oxidative stress and helping maintain healthy neural signaling, it protects brain cells from deterioration associated with chronic stress and age-related changes. It supports enzymes involved in cellular repair and promotes a healthy environment for neural communication. This strengthens the brain's ability to adapt, remember, and process information with precision. Long-term use contributes to sustained cognitive vitality and greater mental consistency. Its impact on emotional balance continues to be one of its most valued effects. When the body is under stress, the limbic system becomes overactive, amplifying emotions and making pressure feel more intense. Ashwagandha helps regulate this system so the brain can evaluate situations clearly and respond without unnecessary emotional intensity. This does not suppress natural feelings but supports healthier interpretation and reaction. Over time, emotional resilience increases. Frustration becomes less overwhelming, and day-to-day challenges feel easier to navigate. Ashwagandha also has measurable effects on muscle and joint comfort by supporting proper inflammatory regulation and improving recovery processes. It helps maintain mobility and reduces the discomfort that can accumulate after physical activity or prolonged sitting. Its antioxidant compounds protect cartilage and connective tissues from oxidative stress, helping preserve joint health over time. This is especially beneficial for individuals who lead active lifestyles or those who want to maintain movement quality as they age. Its role in metabolic balance extends into lipid regulation. Ashwagandha has been shown to help maintain healthy cholesterol levels by supporting liver function and reducing the oxidative stress that contributes to lipid imbalance. Balanced cholesterol supports cardiovascular health, reduces strain on blood vessels, and contributes to long-term vitality. This metabolic stability enhances overall energy and supports a sustainable internal environment where the body can operate efficiently. Another important aspect involves how ashwagandha supports the health of the thyroid gland. As part of the endocrine system, the thyroid regulates metabolism, temperature control, and energy production. Stress can suppress thyroid function, leading to fatigue and reduced metabolic efficiency. Ashwagandha helps support proper conversion of thyroid hormones and contributes to healthier signaling within the endocrine network. This results in more stable energy, improved warmth regulation, and better daily functioning. Ashwagandha also plays a role in supporting lung resilience. By reducing stress-related tension in respiratory muscles and supporting smooth breathing patterns, it enhances oxygen delivery to tissues. Efficient oxygenation contributes to sharper cognitive function, better physical endurance, and greater overall calm. When breathing improves, it also supports heart health by reducing strain on the cardiovascular system. The immune system benefits further, as ashwagandha supports balanced immune readiness. This includes healthier activity of natural killer cells and proper regulation of cytokine production. Balanced immunity enables the body to respond effectively to challenges without triggering excessive inflammation. This balance is essential for long-term wellness, as the immune system must remain active yet controlled to protect tissues and maintain stability. Its effect on blood sugar regulation continues to contribute to metabolic health by supporting insulin sensitivity and helping cells absorb glucose more efficiently. Ashwagandha helps maintain consistent energy levels throughout the day. Stable blood sugar supports better focus, reduced fatigue, and improved emotional stability. This balanced metabolic state allows the body to manage daily demands without unnecessary strain. Ashwagandha's impact on reproductive vitality appears across both genders, particularly when stress has disrupted natural biological rhythms. It supports healthier hormone signaling, better cellular protection, and improved reproductive markers. This influence results from reduced oxidative stress, improved circulatory function, and restored communication between the brain and reproductive organs. When stress decreases, reproductive systems operate with greater precision and stability. Another compelling aspect involves how ashwagandha influences the detoxification capacity of the body. The liver relies on strong antioxidant support to process metabolic byproducts effectively. Ashwagandha helps reduce oxidative stress in liver cells and supports the enzymes involved in detoxification pathways. This improves metabolic clarity and allows the body to maintain internal balance more easily. The plant's effects extend into the skeletal system. Oxidative stress can weaken bone-forming cells and reduce bone density over time. Ashwagandha's antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties help maintain a healthier environment for bone tissue. Supported bone metabolism contributes to better structural strength and long-term skeletal resilience. Another area where ashwagandha shows consistent benefit is appetite regulation. Stress disrupts hunger and fullness signals, leading to irregular eating patterns. Ashwagandha supports the hypothalamus, which plays a central role in regulating appetite. This helps the body maintain more predictable eating rhythms, supporting stable energy and healthier metabolic patterns. Its influence on skin health continues to be significant as it protects skin cells from oxidative damage and helps regulate inflammation. Stress-induced skin issues tend to improve as cortisol decreases and antioxidant support increases. Skin tone appears more balanced, and the barrier function strengthens, helping the skin maintain hydration and resilience. Ashwagandha also supports long-term endocrine stability by helping maintain harmony among adrenal, thyroid, and reproductive hormones. These systems work closely together, and disruptions in one area often affect the others. Ashwagandha's broad adaptogenic properties help support their communication, contributing to an overall state of balance. This results in smoother daily rhythms, more consistent vitality, and improved emotional clarity. Another meaningful area is the plant's impact on mental endurance. Stress reduces the brain's capacity to sustain attention and process information over long periods. Ashwagandha supports neural pathways involved in endurance, helping the brain remain focused and efficient without experiencing rapid burnout. This increased mental stamina helps individuals manage prolonged tasks, heavy workloads, or long periods of concentration with greater ease. Its support for cellular health extends into the preservation of DNA integrity. Oxidative stress can damage DNA, contributing to accelerated aging and reduced cellular function. Ashwagandha's antioxidant properties help protect DNA from these damaging influences, supporting long-term cellular stability. The plant's effects on digestive comfort continue as it supports smoother gastrointestinal motility. Stress can slow or disrupt stomach movements, but by calming the nervous system and reducing inflammatory signaling, ashwagandha promotes more regular and comfortable digestion. This contributes to improved nutrient absorption and more predictable digestive patterns. Ashwagandha's influence on blood flow and circulation extends into cognitive performance by helping deliver oxygen and essential nutrients to the brain more efficiently. Stronger circulation supports mental clarity, sharper focus, and sustained cognitive resilience. It reduces the strain placed on the heart by improving vascular flexibility, allowing blood to move more freely and efficiently. Its effect on muscle coordination and physical balance becomes relevant when considering how stress affects motor control. When the nervous system is under pressure, muscle tension increases and coordination may decline. Ashwagandha helps relax the nervous system and reduces unnecessary tension, allowing movement to feel smoother and more controlled. This supports overall physical confidence and reduces fatigue during daily activities. Another important area involves cellular detoxification, where ashwagandha aids the processes that dismantle damaged molecules and maintain cellular cleanliness. This supports longevity at the cellular level and helps tissues function with greater precision. Ashwagandha's broad influence on nearly every system of the body comes from its ability to address the root disruptor that affects all biological functions: stress. When stress is regulated, the body shifts from survival mode to optimal functioning. Metabolism stabilizes, cognitive sharpness improves, emotional balance strengthens, and physical resilience increases. Ashwagandha works with the body's natural design rather than overriding it, helping restore the internal environment to a state where wellness can thrive. Its cumulative effects build gradually, reinforcing each other over time. Improved sleep strengthens emotional stability. Better emotional stability reduces hormonal strain. Reduced hormonal strain improves metabolism. Improved metabolism enhances energy and cognitive performance. Each benefit amplifies the next, creating a cycle of improved health that becomes more noticeable the longer balance is maintained. This interconnected network of improvements explains why ashwagandha remains one of the most studied and valued herbs in contemporary wellness science. Its ability to support physical, mental, hormonal, metabolic, and emotional stability makes it an exceptional natural tool for modern life, where stress touches nearly every aspect of well-being. By helping the body function with clarity, precision, and resilience, ashwagandha contributes to a state of health that is sustainable, grounded, and deeply aligned with the body's natural processes.